Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VIVE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute time frame in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of time, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping outward levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very nice movement today, which brings about a very logical question, and that question is based on the fact that, yeah, the price made a great move, as we've established. I mean, to think that it was there, and all of a sudden the price closed way up there. Any rational person would say, yeah, that was definitely a good, solid move. But as far as how do we know if that's a truly strong move? Is there any sort of genuine power behind it? Because let's face it, this thing's been in a pretty big downtrend. I don't know, but I do know how we can apply some logic here. And the logic follows the overall idea that if this is the start of something much bigger, well then by definition, it needs to keep getting bigger. Or in other words, the price needs to make progress forward. The price doesn't need to go back to where it was, because obviously that's a total contradiction. So let's say that the price actually comes down to 47 cents. I'm not saying this will happen, but if the price were to come all the way down here, and then when it gets down there, breaks down below it, from a very literal perspective, what would that be doing to the price? That would literally be putting the price right back inside of that range of the chart that it just broke out from. And again, going back to where the price was, not exactly making progress, not exactly getting bigger. So that's one reason 47 is pretty important. Now, on the flip side of things, let's say that again, yeah, the price does come down here. However, in this situation, behaves like that and then starts to work its way back upwards. Now, is that going to be an ideal situation? No, of course, nobody wants to see that occur. But what would you still have from a bigger picture viewpoint? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have lows down here. If you picture each of those as kind of some bootleg stair steps, what do you have? Well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. That would be getting bigger. Sure, it's not straight up, but nothing can go straight up, but it would be progressing in the upwards direction, and that's what you want to see. And in this situation, that quote-unquote progress point, again, right there at 47 cents. As far as areas of resistance are concerned, keep a close eye on that pink line right there, which is the famous 200 period simple moving average. That'll be the key battleground going forward. All in all, though, very nice movement today. Now it's just a question of, can the bulls build upon this momentum going forward? Can the price, quote unquote, get bigger? Let's see what happens. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.